The NES Health miHealth comes with 7 folders, and I'm going to share with you today what is in the physical folder. When you use the miHealth, you can choose, let me show you the settings here before I go over each one. You can choose whether to run it broadcast mode, which is off body, and that's what this symbol is. So you would need to have the miHealth. I would hold it so that the bars in the back are towards you, but they do not need to touch the skin. And you can run it. It broadcasts about arm's length, so you want to keep it within that distance to your body. If you push this, it will go to these 2 bars, and then you would have to have the bars on the back touching the skin when you run the program all the way through, so until you're done. Also, you can set a timer. When this symbol is here, it will run and keep track of the minutes, but it will continue to run that program until you stop it. You start the programs with 1 click on this center button, and you end them by clicking twice. If you touch that, you can change it to a clock, and then you can set the clock. There's a button on the side. You can go up to set every 15 seconds at a time, as far as you like. Or if I get back to 0, you can go down once. That gives you 10 minutes, and then you can go up from there minute by minute. Once you get to 20 minutes, it will jump by 10 minutes. So that kind of quickens up the pace there on setting the timer. Then when you when you run the program, it will end, for instance, in 13 minutes if I had it set for 13 minutes. So, okay, let's go back. So the first setting in this folder, the physical folder, is physical rejuvenation. A lot of these are pretty self-explanatory. I think this is one of them. Just gives you support to rejuve and help your system in that way, your body in that way. The next one is chronic balance. That would be anything that has occurred or has been going on for a long period of times, more than 3 days or so. The next program is acute balance. That would be something that occurs that has begun in the last few days. And I shared on another video where one of my clients had gotten some type of injection, and it affected her so that she was hurting everywhere. She must have had a lot of inflammation, and she just didn't even want to move because it hurt so much. She had had the miHealth for many years and was using it every day, and I had her run acute for longer periods of time, and she did that several times in a day. Oh, our battery, it just went off the screen. Oh, there we go. She ran it several times a day, and then for long periods of time, and the next day she was up and about doing her normal routines, running around, running errands, because she felt so much better. So, okay. Next one is muscles. The one thing I would say about this, because remember when it's on broadcast, it will reach about arm's length. But you want to really concentrate on one area of your muscles. You want to do all your muscles. That's just too much at once. But if you hone in on one area, or do on body and do one area that is of a concern to you, that's the best way to do that. The next one is joints. So that would be to help the energy move through the joints and clear any blockages there, as far as energetically speaking. The next one is nerve. You can use this for any nerve issues, and then even just the nervous system, calming the nervous system. So, okay, then we have bone. which is pretty self-explanatory. I think any issues that you might have there to support that, you would use this setting. BioCell is one that we use um, every day at the beginning of when you start using the miHealth. That first time that you use it, I would suggest running Matrix Carrier for communication from head to toe as far as using the miHealth, and then BioCell, which helps prepare the body for change. So that's an important one. They all are, but that one is one that we include with almost every time we use the miHealth. After sport, I love that after sport. I've just used it a lot of times for little injuries, like around the house or outside, and when I'm out and about. Um, every once in a while, I'll run into the corner of the bed with my shin or something, and it hurts. And if I run after sport, I'll do my matrix carrier BioCell for a couple minutes, and then after sport for longer periods of time, maybe 10, maybe 20 minutes. And it helps subside that discomfort. And I think it helps move through the process that needs to happen to calm that down. So works really well. And then I will move this up so you can read the last one, which is myofascial, and pretty self-explanatory. So if you have any questions, I will do videos on the other folders in separate videos. But if you have any questions about this folder, anything in it, or anything about the miHealth, just type in a comment and I can respond. It's a great device. There's just so many uses for it and so many programs included in it. Over 120 settings or cycles. There's a few cycles too that run for longer periods of time where they combine some of the settings, which is really nice and convenient, but really great for so many different things. So I thought I'd explain some of those and help you see what kind of settings there are and what kind of issues we can use them for. So thank you for listening.